Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
So this game of ours, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Niners. Perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Shotgun now with Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Purdy. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Open man is Ross, complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Purdy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence. And here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you can see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On play action, here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, come on.
Up the middle, Achane. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Tua.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Ethan Evans on now to punt.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw.
And incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete to Pearsall.
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
After the sack, 3rd and goal now from the 12. Tua going to throw.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Purdy now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got another. As he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37.
Let's go. Go.
Now Purdy. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Kerr. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Throwing here, Purdy. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sport. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a first and goal. Here's and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
adding to his NFL record in touchdowns. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Here's Ethan Evans now.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
The Niners offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards.
This is caught by Robinson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, sack.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Play action. Now Purdy.
They'll roll him out right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy sets up to throw again. Pass caught by Pearsall.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Flushed out right. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Purdy from the gun.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Ricky Pearsall.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Niners are able to add on to that lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
From his end zone, Wilson.
Now they can't bring him down.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me.
Here's Tua.
He completes this one to Mingo.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 8.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll get this up to the 43.
On play action, here's Tua. It's caught, Smith. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Tua sets up to pass it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Now 2nd and 5.
Now Tua. Incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a first down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Sanders' kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And a nice spin into some open field. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw.
Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect. And he executed so well.
Dolphins offense returning to the field.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He may go. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Purdy.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
18 ready.
Here's Purdy.
Staying on his feet toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Eluding the pressure right. They shakes him off, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Michael Penix leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. A.T. Perry, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week with Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Tua going to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
All right, come on.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Purdy now to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
2nd and a couple.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Got a man open. It's Ross. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. A handoff. McCaffrey running right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
That's over the middle and caught by Mingo.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
44. Ready.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
2nd down and 4.
Go ahead.
Looking to pass. Tua. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kerr. And some room to work. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
60 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Reload. Ready.
On first down, Kerr.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
It's complete to Robinson. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Go.
Now a give right side. Kerr. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Come on. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Ready up.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to be out of bounds here as his guys will have it to start the 4th as time has run out. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Yeah, ready. Hut.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
2nd and 5.
20, TX.
Here's Tua. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6.
And they'll give this to Achane.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
The 49ers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Now a give right side McCaffrey.
Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers 1st down as the tackle made down at the 33.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Purdy from the gun. A throw left side for Pearsall is complete.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Connects with Kittle underneath.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Complete. Smith has it. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Right here.
Tua sets up to pass it. That one out wide and intercepted. He may go. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
60 Eagle. Unlock right. Unlock. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Fred Warner. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Ready.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, here's Tua. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Pushing his way through, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Niners, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for Miami, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.